Everyone, welcome back to my channel. And I know I'm doing something different today. Well, not really different, but in the sense where it's Friday and I'm not posting a favorites video. Um, so I'm gonna make this quick for you guys. Reason why I'm not posting a favorites video is because one, I am still using the same products I was using in my Best of Beauty 2015. So there's no point in doing a weekly favorites this week, and there's no point in doing a monthly January favorites this week. January, I gave you guys a best of 2015 beauty products. So that is pretty much going to be my continued favorites for now. I'm not really trying anything new right now. I'm trying to use up the product that I've shown you already that I've been enjoying. I'm trying to use those up before I start opening new products. So I'm kind of on a little bit of a, not a dip, but like a leveled area right now when it comes to, weekly favorites, tried and true products. Right now they're the same that I've mentioned in my previous videos. So I just didn't want to repeat myself over and over again. So today it's Friday and I still have to give you guys a video. And this video is going to be a January beauty empties video. Yes, my beauty empties bag. Got some stuff in here to show you guys. I'm going to put the garbage in my Sally's bag. Oh, there we go. And we're just gonna go through this stuff because I am ready to get rid of this stuff and it needs to be gone so I can start a fresh month for February. I finished a lot of stuff in December. I showed you guys my empties in December. If you guys haven't seen it, it's probably a couple videos back, but you can go through my videos if you wish to find them. I do an empties video every single month. There is not one month that I don't finish products, which is amazing because every month I finish stuff and I love it because, as you know, if you've been with me for a while, I'm trying to declutter a lot of my collection and keep only the amazing tried and true products that I will forever love in my collection to use. So with that said, I'm going to dive into the empties. You guys know what empties are. If you don't, you are living under a rock. I'm just going to start. So first, I finished the Crest 3D White. This is the Vivid Balance Brilliant Classic. My pearly whites. See my pearly whites? Yeah. So you get 12 strips, 12 top strips, 12 bottom strips. It's 12 sessions, so you do top and bottom together. This puppy I got on sale for $21.99. Usually they're like $50. So I try to avoid buying these until they go on sale because they're worth it more when they are on sale opposed to when they're not. So I would repurchase the 3D White collection. However, I don't think I will go back to the Vivid ones. The Vivid ones were good. Like, they did the job. It's just that they were more of a softer whitening type of strip. And I really like a bang harsh white. So I think I'm going to go a level up next time when I repurchase those. But I love the Crest White strips. I enjoy them. They are easy to use for an at-home whitening system. And they're not too expensive like some of those whitening kits, online where you have to spend over $100. Like, no one wants to go there. So the Crest ones are affordable. You can get them at any drugstore. When they go on sale, it's even better because they pretty much reduce to sometimes half off or, even a quarter off. It's still good to have that discount. I finished my Neutrogena makeup remover wipes for hydrating the skin. If you guys know, I love, these are my top makeup wipes that I love. The Neutrogena makeup remover cleansing cloths, but they're the hydrating formula. These are my favorite. They're so hydrating. They're very densely moisturized, and when you apply it to your skin, it just feels like you're kind of like you're taking off your makeup, but your skin doesn't feel oily, it doesn't feel dry. It really keeps your skin hydrated, and that is amazing, especially for winter time in particular. Those you can get at the drugstore. I finished a Bath and Body Works candle. This is mint and eucalyptus. Um, I don't know if I'll repurchase the scent. I love the candles, but the scent, I could live without. I finished my oh god, this is my Revlon Nutri Color Cream in 200 Burgundy Violet. This is basically a 3-minute miracle hair conditioner that you leave in for 3 minutes. It's very highly saturated in color. As you can tell, the bottle is doused in color. It's very, very highly saturated in color, so your hands will stain. I use gloves when I do this type of thing in the shower. It poses as a conditioner. You leave it on for 3 minutes, do whatever you gotta do in the shower, and you rinse it out. It's supposed to amplify whatever type of color you have. This one is for burgundy and violet shades, but this color ball comes in different shades. So it comes in violet, comes in red, comes in brunette, comes in blonde. So whatever hair color you are, this particular Revlon brand carries that particular color, to a certain degree. I love it. I've repurchased it, by the way. I think I have like 4 backups. I have 2 in brunette when I go back to like my dark brown, and then I have 2 in like the deep purple because I am still currently a deeper purple, which you can't really tell right now because my lighting today sucks. But I do have quite a bit of reds and purples in my hair right now, so that's what I've been using as my conditioner. It does the job, hydrates amazing. Thumbs up there. I also finished a Kitchen Lemon hand soap. This is the Bath and Body Works. I love the Kitchen Lemon. I have repurchased in the gentle foaming hand soap for my kitchen, and I love the Kitchen Lemon scent specifically from Bath and Body Works. Okay, I finished a Hemp's Pure Herbal Extracts Pomegranate Herbal Body Moisturizer. This is for hydrate and renewing, enriched with 100% pure organic hemp seed oil. Love this stuff. Now, I tried to get whatever was left here. It just did not work out for me. I gave up after that. But here it's got a whole list of amazing things that it has. Shea butter, vitamin A, C, and E. It's paraben-free, gluten-free, 100% vegan. It's THC drug-free, which is amazing. The hemp line, it's the Hemp's line with the Z at the end, is fabulous. It's a little bit on the pricey side. I'm not going to lie. You can get this, I think, at Cosmoprof and at your local either tanning salons or beauty supply, or your beauty salons, like your hair salons and all that kind of stuff. Love it. I would consider repurchasing it, but at this time, I can't repurchase it. I have too much lotion to be purchasing lotion. I promised myself I will not purchase lotion again until I really reduce my lotion stash, and we're still working on it. But it's a great one. I love it. I would repurchase in the future. I finished a Life After Sun aloe vera gel. Contains aloe vera, soothes and cools skin, protects against drying effect of the sun. I've used this in the summertime. When you're at the beach and you get a sunburn or you get a little rosy from being in the sun, this is amazing. But I also like to use this in the winter time. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me, isn't it cooling for the skin in the winter? For me, I really couldn't care less. I love the smell of aloe vera on the skin, so I really find that my skin feels nice when I apply this. So I had a little bit left, and I didn't want it to go right to the summertime because I don't know if this expires or not, and I wanted to use it before it expires. So I finished it. It was great. I repurchased the aloe vera for this summer, but it's not in this size. It's in a bigger size and it's in a pump size, so I can just pump it out. And I did repurchase it, so love that. Okay, so I have to get rid of this, unfortunately. This is the Queen Helen Mint Julep Mask. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to properly test this out because it dried up on me. It was my bad. I have so many face masks that I hadn't gotten to using this yet. So as you can tell, it's gotten so dry that it's kind of hard for me to use. Um, if I repurchase this, it'll be in the smaller size. So it did dry out on me, and I can't put it on my face because it's so thick and it's not working into my skin as it should. So I am going to be tossing this. I got this at Sally's for under $10, so it wasn't really expensive, but if I do try this, I'm going to get the smaller size next time because this size was a 12 ounce and I could not even start it, and it had gone dry. So I had to kind of let that one go. It was sad, but you know what I said to myself? I said it wasn't a really expensive product at all, very inexpensive. If I really want to try it down the road, once I condense my mask collection, because I have quite a lot of face masks, once I get through a few of those, I might consider repurchasing that in the smaller container and try it out with a smaller container. That way no product goes to waste and I'm not wasting money. So, you know, what's done is done. I'm moving on. We're getting rid of it for now. I finished a Locket Featherweight Primer by Kat Von D. This was a sample size. I got it as a sample from one of my Sephora orders, I think in the beginning of January. You know what? I wasn't, like, it didn't really wow me. I don't know. Kat Von D products are hit and miss for me. Some products I love, and other ones I'm not a fan of. I'm not really a fan of her foundation. I don't know if she's reformulated it since I had tried it last, but from what I know, from the last time I tried her foundation, which was early last year, I was just not a fan. It was too cement thick-like. So, you know, I love her liquid lipsticks, don't get me wrong. But the Featherweight Primer just didn't really do it for me. I also finished a pair of the Ardell 109 Natural Black Lashes. Wore these a couple weeks ago. Loved how they looked on me. I find with Ardell lashes, I can't really use them over the same pair over and over again. Once they kind of are used once and you take them off and you try to wash them or you try to get rid of the excess glue, I just find that their shape they lose their shape, and then to use them again a second time is just so much harder to apply. So I use the Ardells once, and then I chuck them because they're really inexpensive anyways. They're, I think, under $6 a pair. Excuse me. And, you know, for me to use them once and get rid of them, I don't mind because I don't use lashes, like false lashes, every single day. So for me, it's kind of like whatever type of deal. But I do love the Ardells, and I always repurchase Ardell lashes. You can get Ardells pretty much any drugstore, Sally's Beauty Supply, Walmart, they all carry them. So I'm finally parting ways with my Marc Jacobs liquid liner. I got this in a 500 point perk. There's some ink left in here, but I find, and I'm wearing it today, but I find that it's starting to skip on me because there's not a lot of ink left in the pen, and I can't get a crisp, straight line with it because it'll skip as I'm trying to create my eyeliner. So I'm parting ways with this. I've used it as much as I could. It was a mini size anyway, so usually the mini types of the bigger version will dry out faster. Would I consider repurchasing? I'm not really sure. I loved this in the beginning, but then I found that it really dried fast. Like, the pen actually started to dry out fast, and I'm like, well, if that happens with the larger one is like $40. It is absolutely ridiculously overpriced. I might not purchase this in a full size just because it's not worth it if it dries so fast in the actual packaging. I'm parting ways with my Pericone MD No Foundation. This puppy has expired. This expired in June of 2015. I was actually trying to use this one day and I was pumping it out and I was like trying to mix it on my hand and it was like pretty much separated and it would not blend well again together. That's how you know it's pretty much done. And I didn't want to put that on my face. So I had to get rid of it, unfortunately. This was a fluid ounce. It wasn't full coverage at all. It was very, very, very light coverage. Like your imperfections can definitely shine through in this particular foundation. I've used it a few times to know that. Um, but I would not purchase this anytime soon. I would not repurchase this. It was very, very, very fair, very minimal coverage, not very much coverage at all. If you're a full coverage type of person, you would not like this. If you love like a barely any coverage, you might enjoy it. But at the same time, it's also $80 for this little guy. And thank God I did not purchase this with my own money. It was gifted. So I don't have to worry about it being a waste because, like, I didn't really buy it with my own money. I know that sounds bad, but you know. So I will not repurchase this. Too much money, not enough coverage. I think it's great for summertime because it's got a really good SPF, an SPF of 30. So it would be great for the summertime, but I don't know. Just not my favorite. I would rather go with a BB cream than the No Foundation from Pericone MD. That's just my personal preference. I finished a deluxe size sample of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is empty. It's done. I'm the type of person that I need to finish my powder to the very end. There is no powder left in this pan. When there's powder that is surrounding the edges, I will break that shit down. I will crush that shit down and I will put it in the middle so that I can use that product up. There's no way I'm wasting powder product that's sitting around the rim of the pan. It's got to be done. So that's what I did with this. It's done. It was good while it lasted. Will I repurchase? No, I have too many bronzers and there's other bronzers I want to try in the future. So I wouldn't purchase it in full size for now. I found that that bronzer came off as a little muddy on my skin tone. Just a tad. So, and I think this is the milk chocolate. No, this is medium deep bronzer. This is the medium deep. It doesn't say milk chocolate, it just says chocolate soleil. So I don't think it's I think it's the darker one, and it just did not work. It made me look a tad muddy, and I didn't really like that. So I finished it. We're moving on. I finished a Dove Go Fresh Cool Essentials 48-hour antiperspirant. This is amazing. I love this product. It's got no aluminum whatsoever. No aluminum. The only problem, I'll tell you right now, is the packaging sucks. Like, it's so, like, flimsy. And it's got, like, a white residue. So when you wear dark clothes, it's gonna show. Definitely show when you either, take your clothes off or if you lift up your arm and you might see some white residue on the rim. That's what you have to be careful with this one. The only one, like, I do love it because it does work. Now, I can't really say it works for 48 hours, but it'll last me a good over 12 hours when I'm out at work or when I come home. I'm not smelling. I don't smell BO or anything like that. So it does really help. And the benefit of using this one is because it's got no aluminum. I'm trying to stay away from using aluminum ingredients in my deodorant because it's supposed to be bad for women especially. So I'm trying to see what my alternatives are. I'm trying out another deodorant right now. I'm kind of on the fence with it. We'll see how that one goes. But the Dove one I have repurchased as my backup because I enjoy that one. The scent doesn't bother me. It's very refreshing. It's, drugstore. You're easy accessible to it. Here is another Dove. Oh, this one's got like crap all over it. Why is this like leaking? Here's another Dove one, which it's the same one in travel size, as you can tell. I absolutely love the Dove brand. Let me see what's going on in here. Okay, so I have two little mini nail polishes I'm getting rid of. These are the OPI ones. They were gorgeous while they lasted. They are at the very bottom, close to, and they're so thick I cannot use them anymore. So we're getting rid of those. They're pretty for accent nails. They are a pain in the ass to get off when you have to take it off. So not my cup of tea. I finished the Bath and Body Works Sleep Lavender Chamomile Pillow Mist. This puppy is gone. I loved it. $10 at Bath and Body Works. I have a backup. I've already got it on my night table. I spray this all over my bedroom, like my bed sheets, my pillow, my sheets that are covering me. I spray this even on like my other pillows that are like fancy pillows, just to keep the vicinity of my bed smelling like lavender vanilla so I can sleep well at night. I find it does help, so if you have issues with sleeping, this would be a good try. For 10 bucks, you can't go wrong. And finally, my last product is the Ren Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask. Loved this. This was freaking fabulous. I would wear this. Okay, so you wash your face, you rinse your face. You use this as a mask, so you apply it, you paste it on. It's kind of like clear with a little bit of like weird granular pieces in it, but they're not harsh. So you apply it, you let it sit. It says to wait 10 minutes and then rinse it off. Well, it says to wipe off with a damp cloth, but I actually just used like warm water and rinsed it off. And I loved it. It made my skin feel like I had a facial where it removed a layer of dead skin. And my skin after I rinsed it was radiant. That's what I loved about this. It's got no parabens, no sulfates. It's really fine print, guys. Sorry. Um, no synthetic color, no synthetic fragrance, no color, no tea, no glycolics, no silicones. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's not in here that would be bad for you. So that stuff is excluded from this product, which is great. I would consider getting the full size of this. Again, it's a mask. I have to wait until I reduce the number of masks I have because let's face it, a girl got too many masks for her to handle, and if I'm not careful, they're going to expire before I can even use them. So I'm trying to do a mask every night so I can use up my products. But that's it. That was my empties. Freaking amazing, you guys. I finished, quite a bit of stuff for personally me for January since I finished a lot in December. If you have any questions about the products I've shown you, a more in-depth inquiry, let me know down below. If you go back a couple, you'll see my December empties. I have an empties for every single month for the last, I would say, 2-3 years since I've been on YouTube. So, if you guys love empties, check them out. They're all there. I'm still trying to get used to creating an empties playlist. Once I figure that out, I will definitely have a playlist going for you guys. But until then, scope out my list of videos. I'm sure you'll find them. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I know it wasn't a favorites video for Friday, but, I still wanted to give you guys a video for Friday, and this was the video I came up with since it was the end of the month. Again, hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody. Mwah.